Hey guys, Silver here, and one of my favorite patterns in the Sonic series that I tend to notice quite a bit is that for every era of Sonic, there seems to be a different group of animals or small creatures that Sonic and friends take care of or get assistance from throughout the games. So I thought I'd talk about all of them, and I'm joined by a friend to help me cover these characters.
Hey Silver, sorry I'm late. I was taking care of my child. Anyways, hey Silvsters, it's your girl, JT, certified child expert. Don't look into that. Here to help explain some stuff about the fun facts of Sonic critters.
Starting off with the classic era, we have the animal critters that are captured and used to power Dr. Robotnik's machines, and are often represented by Flickies, which are these blue birds who actually made their first appearance in a game that predates the first Sonic game, that being the 1984 arcade game Flicky, which is actually a pretty fun arcade game where you rescue baby chicks from house cats as Flicky. I also just think it's really interesting that the first game to feature a Sonic character is an arcade game that was released before the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, much like how Donkey Kong was released before the first Super Mario Bros. Game. Other animal critters in the group include Clucky, I'm not saying his original name, Pecky, Picky, Pocky, Ricky, and Rocky. Going back to the Flickies, another major role they have is in the 1996 Sega Genesis and Saturn game Sonic 3D Blast, where Sonic goes to Flicky Island, and in fact the game is even called Flicky's Island in other regions. In Sonic Superstars, there are also huge versions of Flickies and the rest of the animal buddies that inhabit North Star Islands, and let me just say it was a huge missed opportunity to not have Big Chungus in Sonic Superstars, since we already have a regular bunny in the group. We also can't forget the Flicky that befriends Amy in Sonic Adventure, which leads to Amy trying to protect him, as well as Gamma sacrificing themselves so the Flicky inside of them can reunite with their family. For merch of the animals, there's currently Jax figures of Flicky, Pocky, and Rocky. Overall, I love the Flickies and the rest of the animal critters, and they honestly deserve more attention considering how important they've been to the Sonic series since day one, as well as being the driving force for many of the original game's plots.
Secondly, beginning the modern era, we have the Chiao, who I'm very biased towards, who are just cute little guys without much care in the world. These guys first appeared in the hit game Sonic Adventure, made for being a simple Tamagotchi pet to take a break with, but they're also a pretty big plot point, being connected to chaos. Keep this detail in the back of your mind for the end of the video. Fun fact, the plural pronunciation of Chiao is Chaos, spelled like chaos, but Chaos. In the second game, Sonic Adventure 2, they got expanded on more for their own little side mode with multiple evolutions, with 3 alignments consisting of Hero, Neutral, and Dark. The evolutions consisted of Swim, Fly, Power, Run, and Nothing. However, you could evolve a Chiao into a Chaos Chiao of their alignment, if you get them every animal with 2 rebirths. I was going to do a rapid fire of the media they appeared in, however, they appear in 60 media, excluding Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. They also appeared in the third Sonic the Hedgehog movie where Sonic says Konnichiwa.
I love my King Eyes Chiao necklace, as well as my Jax figures of Neutral Chiao, Golden Chiao, and Dark Chiao, but they really need to make a Hero Chiao. Next up in the 2010s era of Sonic, we have the Wisp, which were first introduced in Sonic Colors and also made appearances in Sonic Generation, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Forces, and Team Sonic Racing. But coming back to their first appearance in Sonic Colors, they're a race of extremely powerful aliens that are powered by Hyper Gohan energy, which is stated by Eggman to be even stronger than the 7 Chaos Emeralds. The most notable Wisp is Yacker, and in Sonic Colors, after Eggman captures the Wisp to power his Interstellar Amusement Park, Yacker warns Sonic and Tails of this, and they team up to save Yacker's friends and stop Eggman from using the Hyper Gohan energy to take over Sonic's world. Being that this game is called Sonic Colors, each Wisp is represented by a different color and power. For Sonic Colors, aside from Yacker, the white Boost Wisp, we have Cyan Laser, Yellow Drill, Blue Cube, Orange Rocket, Green Hover, Pink Spike, Purple Frenzy, Red Burst, Violet Void, and they are all the children of the Mother Wisp. These aliens also return in Sonic Lost World, where we have new Wisps like Black Bomb, Grey Quake, Crimson Eagle, Ivory Lightning, Indigo Asteroid, Magenta Rhythm, and in Sonic Forces, the Wisps help the Resistance out in their war effort by powering their weapons called Wispins. And lastly, we have Team Sonic Racing, which introduces the Jade Ghost Wisp, who also makes an appearance in the remaster of Sonic Colors Ultimate, as well as the animation made to promote it, Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps. When it comes to recent merch of the Wisps, we do do have the Cyan Laser that comes with the Sonic Collector's figure, as well as the Jade Ghost Wisp plush, but I really hope we can get some 2.5-inch figures of the Wisp, just like what we have for the Chiao and Flickies. Overall, I like the Wisps. Their powers are really fun to use in Sonic colors, and I think they get too much hate. My favorites would have to be the Laser Wisp, the Hover Wisp, and the Ghost Wisp.
Lastly, from the most recent game of the franchise, it's the Coco from Sonic Frontiers. Admittedly, I am a bit understudied for these guys, but as the Chiao expert, I know a few things. And you can use Google. Coco is a little rock creature with a little leaf on their head. While running around on the Starfall Island, you're going to encounter a lot of these guys. You can collect them to upgrade it to Elder Coco. Not much to say on these guys besides they're cute, and have 4 unique ones that are plot relevant. But I hope the whips didn't distract you from my little warning from earlier. So, the Coco are connected to these beings called the Ancients. Long story short, they got wiped by some mysterious entity and their spirit inhabited the Cocos who were their lucky charm. However, the surviving Ancients evolved into Chiao, which is connected to Chaos, which means Coco and Chaos are connected. To end this off, Cocos have appeared in Sonic Dash, Sonic Speed Simulator, and Sonic Rumble.
Unfortunately for the Coco, the only real piece of merch they have is in the Sonic Frontiers statue that was released in Japan. So hopefully we can soon get some 2.5-inch figures of the Coco, as well as finally get a Sage figure. And that was the list of Sonic's pet companions throughout the years. I really like these characters and this aspect of the Sonic series, and it was really cool covering them with JT the Chiao Gamer. Definitely check them out, they make fun content surrounding the Chiao Garden and Sonic Roboblast too. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know who your favorite pet companions in the Sonic series are.